Chef Buck here, and today Mama Redbuck is going to cook up some fresh fig jam. What you doing out here so early?
I'm gonna check the figs before the squirrels get all
You gotta
of
beat
them.
the squirrels?
Yeah.
How do you know if you have a fig tree in your yard? How do you find fresh figs?
Because I planted the tree about 14 years ago. I know the figs are nice and sweet.
Well, how do you know when they're ready to pick?
They look like this when they first start, and then that's the results. They're ready. The tree is just great. I gotta get my ladder out so I can get way up at the top, because you have to beat the squirrels. If you don't beat the squirrels, they just take a bite out of them, and then you have to throw them away. This is why you have to get here before the squirrels. They've ate everything off of there except that little piece.
Oh, there's still some of that fig that's good. I put that one in the pot, Mama.
No, we're gonna go ahead and put him down there for him.
Pick a pan of figs. I'm gonna go get me a beer, and then I'll come out and see how you're doing in a little bit.
Alrighty, I'll see you later, and hopefully I got a big giant pan full.
You got more than a fit in your little sauce pot.
I know.
That's not the worst problem to have, huh?
Definitely got enough for a good thing of jam.
I'll bring your pot. I don't want these figs too far out of my sight.
Okay. We'll get them ready.
So what do you do first?
Okay, we got to take the figs. We're gonna chop them up. These I've already washed.
You're quartering them and then chopping them a little bit more.
Yeah, because we're going to add sugar and honey to them. See what happens to them.
These are some good looking figs.
They're nice and ripe. You just have to beat the squirrels to them first.
You have a war going with the squirrels, don't you?
Yeah.
You don't want them to have any figs.
No, wait, that's not. I always give the squirrels a little cup of food under the bird feeder.
That's true, you do.
Yes.
But I tell you what, man, you'll run out there and start clapping if you see a squirrel in your fig tree. Any fig that falls out of the tree and lands on the ground is the squirrel's, but anyone in the tree is yours, huh?
Yeah, we got them pretty well chopped up here. It made quite a little bit. It was about 40 figs, I suppose. Okay, so we're going to add them to the pan, just a medium-sized pan. And now we're going to add half a cup of sugar. We're also going to add honey. Let's go ahead and turn our heat on like medium. And we're going to mix all this up and bring it to a boil. Your fruit is going to also produce a lot of liquid when it starts. But if you don't have enough liquid, you can always add just a little bit of water. But I've never had the problem where I've had to add water. It'll produce its own fluid from the figs themselves.
You don't want to just throw it on here on too high heat.
No, because you don't want to burn it. No.
So it's starting to come up a little bit of a bubble now.
Yes.
You've had it going for about 6 or 7 minutes, stirring it.
Yes.
Now it's hot enough to bubble, and so now you're going to bring it up to a boil. Alrighty, so you've had it on medium heat, cooking away for about 10 minutes now.
Yes.
Stirring it like you're casting a spell over a cauldron.
Yeah, but see, these figs have really got a lot of juice in them.
Alright, so you're just going to let it boil until it cooks down and reaches a jammy consistency?
Yes.
You kind of got some chunky pieces of fig because you kind of like a chunky jam. But but you could cut it a little finer if you wanted to.
Yeah, you can make it bigger, you can make it finer, you could, it's any way you want.
You can blend it if you wanted to, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could.
Alrighty, well, I'll just let you boil it away to get to the consistency you like.
Yeah, it's coming along.
And you still got it on medium because you don't want to have it super high and then have to deal with it burning or anything.
No, you need to stay close so you can keep an eye on it and stir it and stuff, because this is like sugar and honey, and it wouldn't take no time for it to burn. So.
Alrighty, I'll leave you to it.
Okay, we'll see how it turns out. Okay, I think we're ready here, because see the consistency of it now? And then once you it cools, it's going to be thicker. And you don't want it so thick you cannot spread it.
Yeah.
I think we're ready for it to come off. When it cools down, we'll put it in the jar and see how much we got out of the 40 figs.
Yeah.
Okay? He's waiting for some jam, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
well, he's going to have to dance a jig if he wants some fig. It's been cooling for a few hours now. You going to give it a taste test, Mimo?
Yeah,
How's
I'm
the
gonna.
consistency? Looks a lot more jam-like now.
It's really good and sweet.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, it's not too sweet at all, I don't think.
I'm surprised with all those figs and all of that honey and sugar.
I mean, it's not thick, but yet it's spreadable.
Yeah, you want to cook it down, and then once it cools down, get it to that jam consistency so that you can spread it on something.
Wow, I can't believe how much it made.
Well, make sure you get every last drop in there. I'll go ahead and lick that spoon on the
Okay,
inside of
you
that
lick
pot.
the spoon. That'd be really good on some hot biscuits.
You gonna make biscuits?
If you got me some buttermilk, I will.
Yeah, well maybe we'll get some
So-
buttermilk tomorrow. I'm gonna get up tomorrow morning and put some on some toast for sure.
I'm really happy with it.
Well, good job,
You
Mimo.
know, I'm really happy with it. Beep, 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 beep. Gonna put some of this fig jam on the toast and see how it tastes.
You gonna go heavy with the jam?
I'm gonna put another little spoon. I might have got a little too much, but it's
No.
okay.
Looks like just the right amount, dude.
Okay, let's try it. It's better than any other I've had in a long time. It's really good. It's sweet. It's not too stiff. You can spread it easy.
And all you gotta do is have a dang tree in your backyard, huh?
That's true. Just plant you a tree, and about 14 years later, you'll have the best jam there is.
I'll have some tips and tricks, a link down below if you want to go take a look at the recipe over at myfoodchannel.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks Meemaw for making some jam. She's too busy leaking.
Oh,
We'll see you in the future. Bye-bye.
you took a picture of me licking the knife?
Yeah.